Living overseas and starting a new life is a huge decision one can make, and it's never going to be easy for so many reasons. You need to consider how your daily life will change, and of course, how a change in scenery can affect your finances. On the other hand, if you really want to have a start over, you probably want to break away from boredom or situations which are stuck in second gear. Living with new people in a new environment does give a good fresh start. In no particular order, here are 10 countries we recommend if you want to start a new life. Before we start our list, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get the latest contents from our channel. The Bahamas. The Bahamas is one of the few countries in the world where you can dodge income tax legally. In fact, you don't even have to be an official citizen of this Caribbean country to avoid taxes. Consisting of over 700 islands, living in this place will give you the bliss of tropical savanna climate. While it has the least cost of living expenses compared to other Caribbean islands, it doesn't have a good medical infrastructure. Still, it's a recommended place to start a new life, especially if you're looking towards a place with a low living cost and tax-free income. Monaco. Monaco is considered as the world's richest country. Living here means that you become neighbors with averagely the richest people on Earth. It's the rich people's tax haven with policies that guarantee the security of your investments. For those who have the means for a luxurious living, this is a great place to start a new life with. United Arab Emirates. UAE is a popular place, not just among people in the Middle Eastern countries. Lots of people worldwide have already started living in here, especially in Dubai, because of its high quality of living. With UAE's abundance of employment opportunities, offering big paychecks, we could say that the economic and political situation in this rising nation is pretty stable. The problem, however, is that it's quite expensive to live here. The average price of a studio apartment, for example, costs around $5,000 to $8,000 a month. Indonesia. Indonesia is a perfect place for those who want to start a new life that's about reconnecting with inner peace through the beauty of nature. With over 2,000 expats living in Bali, it's fair to say that it's one of the best places to start a new life with. In addition, the cost of living in this country is relatively low, which is a huge help for those who are starting off with tight budgets. The Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the happiest countries in the world. It's definitely a great place if you want to start a new life. It has a friendly environment, great food, and it's got many job opportunities in the health, business, and communication sectors. On the other hand, living in Netherlands costs more, especially for expatriates. You can expect to pay a lot more on very little living space. Bahrain. This island nation in the Arabian Gulf isn't the first place that comes to mind when people think of packing up for new beginnings. However, Bahrain is showing a lot of promise these days, positioning itself as the Arabian's Gulf financial hub. According to a recent study, more than half of the expats living here are earning way more money than back home. When it comes to financial growth, Bahrain is definitely a great place to consider if you're looking for a place where you could start a new life. Bermuda, like the Bahamas, is located in the Caribbean, both sharing the same climate, natural beauty, and overall ambience. When it comes to living expenses, however, you'll have to be prepared to spend at least $2,000 a month for a modest apartment. It might sound like a surprise to you, but more than 20% of the country's population is composed of expats. Yes, many people choose to start a new life in this tropical island, and so should you. New Zealand. New Zealand is a popular place for expatriates. It has a great nature and a society that's easy to integrate with. For adventurers out there, it's the perfect place for those who love the outdoors. If you find it hard to meddle with new people, but still want to start a new life overseas, this place is definitely a place to consider. Sweden. So what if you have kids but you still want to start out fresh overseas? Yes, it's going to be hard for you, but it's also going to be harder for your kids, navigating a new culture unless you've decided to live in Sweden. Recent studies from HSBC say that it's cheaper to raise kids in this country. With plenty of leave incentives and welfare policies, there's no better place to have a family than this Scandinavian nation. Singapore. The city-state of Singapore is considered as one of the best countries in the world to live and work in as an expat. It's got great schools, perfect for those who are moving in with children, and for parents. Well, most of them enjoy a 30% average salary bump. It's not difficult to integrate with the society in this country as well. with a great environment and neighborhood to live with. It's worth considering when we're looking for a place to start a new life with. Is there a country you believe should be on this list? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.